Hello, everyone.
Hello.
We are here. We are playing a game. Oh, wait. That's not a game. That's a tier list.
Whoa.
So yeah, we're taking a little break from video gaming because we did a lot
We
with
sure
Ace
did.
Attorney, which is why we're starting with Ace Attorney. And then next week we'll be back to doing gaming. Probably Leighton, but that might be still be too similar to Ace Attorney too soon. It depends on how I'm
Yeah.
feeling. I'll be the one streaming,
Might be a
regardless.
Leighton, might be a different.
Yeah,
My voice is also really weak right now. So there's that.
yeah. So we don't want to do a lot of talking, and there's a lot of dialogue in that. So first things first, we need to decide tier list
We gotta
things.
decide the tiers.
Yep. So just
I do think D
think
tier should be super hell.
what? Oh, okay. Super hell. That's fair. Um, should C tier? Okay, C B tier is B tier, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Um, S tier, super cool, super fantastic. Would represent in court. I think that's what S tier should be. Would represent in court. I believe them. I love them. I would make sure that they don't get sent to jail.
Yeah.
A tier. Hmm.
A A
A no.
um
What are we thinking?
a good.
Yeah, a good. And then C
B tier is B
tier.
tier. C tier can be could be
Please
worse.
stop talking. What about please stop
That's a
talking?
good one. That's a good one.
It's like you don't deserve to go to Superhill, but I no longer want you on the witness stand.
Please. You've committed perjury 5
Yep.
times.
All right. Well, we're starting off great with this
We
man
sure
here.
we
Uh,
sure are.
do you remember
I'm
his actual name? Because I don't. And the problem is that even though we just finished playing these, I am so bad with names.
luckily I do have the names open.
Yep. What is
This is Yanni Yogi.
Yanni Yogi? That's right. Why is he first? They're supposed to be in alphabetical order, but this does not
I
feel that
don't
way.
know.
Whatever. Okay. Well, I
They
mean,
might have
it's just the names of the image files is alphabetical
yeah.
order. So anyway, Yanni Yogi. Um, he has the unfortunate position of being framed or something. What was his issue,
Framed
or
and
was he actually a guy who did a problem?
so he got in the fight with Edgeworth's dad that made Edgeworth kinda
No, wait. He got off on insanity charges.
yes,
He was a guy who.
which ruined his life.
Yeah.
But he was the one who was, like, fighting with Edgeworth's dad in the elevator
Yeah.
that made Edgeworth outburst that got,
That got
Von
all the
Karma
problem.
shot.
Yeah. Okay. So B tier. Like,
B tier.
unfortunate situation. He does help out in the end. He's got a cool name. I don't know. I like Yanni Yogi, but like,
he did help Von Karma a
He's
bit, but
not a
in
good
the end, he was
person.
like in the end, he was like, "No, this is worse."
Yeah. All right, intern. Intern girl or what
The
or
assistant, Penny
assistant
Nichols.
Penny Nichols. I like Penny. I think
Penny's good.
she's a good. I don't know that I would represent her in court, but she's a good.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, cuz like we're saying this is S tier and like she's not S tier, but
mhm,
she's a good. I like her.
yeah.
Anyway, Red White of Blue Corp can go to Super Hell.
He sure can.
These images are also very tall, so they're really they're really expanding
Yeah,
the
we're
tier
gonna have to
list
do a lot of
size.
scrolling.
So that's gonna be fun. All right, next we have the girl, Emma. I
Emma,
would represent her in court, and I have. Let's just scroll down just a
same.
little bit. Like yeah, she wants to do good things, and also she's 16 years old. She's a child. She's a
Yeah,
teenager.
she's 16.
She's yeah. I think she does appear in later games, maybe. I think I saw that when I was looking at the wiki. Uh, okay, next. This is Cody? Is that what you said?
Cody
Cody
Hackins.
Hackins. Okay, so another child.
Uh-huh.
A little boy. Kind of a brat,
Uh-huh.
but like, I mean, very good child writing. Is he a good
I was gonna say
or B tier?
B tier for Brat.
Yeah, B tier for Brat because he does he's difficult to work with. I'm gonna put him above. I'm gonna try to put him above Yana Yogi. There we go. Uh, cause yeah, like he's a kid, but it's like I hope you mature as you get older, as you should, because he's like what in third grade, I think they said he's in like third grade, which is like what 8 years
Uh,
old.
he is 7.
He's 7. Okay, so yeah,
He's a
he's a
child.
baby. This is a baby. B for baby.
B for baby.
All right, now let's put the devil in his domain.
Yeah, he lives there.
He lives there. Super
He
hell,
lives there
like
and he'll
literally.
punish listen. He'll punish Red White.
He will. He will, and he will enjoy it.
We have that
Cause
guarantee,
like
so I'm okay with
here's the thing. He is a police chief, and he is all about punishing criminals. He doesn't
he
care about
very
punishing
much is.
himself. So like the fact that he's there, he is gonna cause trouble for everybody we put down there, which is like, I mean, I think he is my favorite villain of the
He's
first game because he was
so
so
good.
good. He was so much fun. Which I just realized I don't have the. Let me check stream. Yeah, I don't have stream visible to me. So if anybody pops in, hello, I cannot see you.
I
Okay,
can.
Officer Meekins. I
Meekins.
would represent him in court.
As would I.
I would represent. I like this man. He's trying his best, and I think that whatever happens would be an accident or a framing or something of that nature.
Would he confess to it? Probably.
Probably. Probably. Especially if he was pressured by a higher up or someone with higher
Or
status than
passed
him.
out from blood loss.
Yeah, it's like, I totally did this horrible thing. And it's like, you got
I
beat
definitely
up.
killed that guy.
You got
No.
beat up and
No, you
stabbed.
didn't.
What are you talking about? All right, Sal Manella. Okay, do we put him in super hell or just please stop talking? Because
I think
his
we put him in Please Stop Talking.
yeah, because he's a creep. He's gross, but he doesn't actually do anything.
Yeah,
And he does like
just
he does produce some great shows. Apparently, he's just gross.
he just needs to hygiene and learn a singular social grace.
Yeah. All right. Now it's time for the
Ooh,
Will
powers.
Powers, the boy. I would represent him in court.
I'd represent him again,
I would
and I
represent
might.
him in court.
I very well might have to.
You might have to.
It would not shock me.
Not spoiling the next game, but you might have to represent Will Powers a second time.
This doesn't surprise me.
All right, Bruce Goodman. He is dead. Our first victim.
But he is a good.
He is a good. He did try. He was a detective who did his best, and unfortunately got murdered because he was trying his best.
Mm-hmm.
April May. I think we know where she goes. Please stop talking. Again, she's a pawn.
Very much so.
She doesn't really do anything bad besides, perjury and illegal wiretapping and
Accusations, but
false accusations and other things like that, which are bad. But I mean, she doesn't murder anybody. She's just
she does
she's an
open
accessory.
the door
Yeah.
for
No, she's like a horrible person. She's absolutely
yes,
horrible, but like she's
big
also
time.
kind of useless on her own without somebody else, you know.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
She would
Um
not be nearly as horrible if Red White was not involved.
mhm. Okay. Lotta Hart, I would
Lotta.
absolutely represent her in court. I love this woman.
Lotta's great.
She's fantastic. And every time I see her, I'm just like, yes. Yes. You're so angry. You're so mad. And you're so happy. Like, she has a lot of heart. She's so emotional. She's
Yeah.
fantastic. I love her. Okay, I have something controversial to say.
For Larry?
Yeah.
For Larry Butts?
Yeah, I think he's a good. I don't want to represent him in court.
I agree.
Because immediately he's just like, like some other people on this list, looking at our next person, he does immediately confess to something he didn't do
Yep.
and just accepts the fact that he's going to die for it. And
Yep.
I'm just like, you would be so difficult to deal with. Like, yeah, like, absolutely. But he is a good person. He is, like, a legitimately good person. He's just really unlucky. Love you, Larry, but oh boy. Lana?
Lana Skye.
Lana!
Lana.
Lana! I would not represent her in court!
Not a second
Oh
time,
my
no.
god! Ah, she is so
Not a second time.
so stressful. She's like,
Unless if this time she's like not actively admitting
so
to the crime,
like, and I
because
don't
then I
even
think
know.
she'd
She's
just
not
be
even.
like
And
an
the thing is,
asset.
she can't even. She can't even be a good because she was explicitly doing horrible things for multiple years.
Yeah.
It was for her sister, I guess, but also she like completely turned away from her sister and made her think that she didn't love her anymore and stuff. And it's just like, go to therapy. Can I put in a new tier that's just therapy in
Yes.
between a good and B tier? I think I'm gonna
Yes.
do that. Add a row below. Color. We're gonna make it, I guess, blue because we don't have blue. And it's gonna be therapy. Lana, go to therapy. And then
Please.
maybe I would represent you in court again. Okay.
Dee Vasquez.
I love Dee Vasquez.
She is so good.
But she's not a good.
No,
I think
she's objectively
I
not.
think she's B tier because I feel like didn't I'm trying to remember the whole situation. Was it an accident? What she did?
Uh,
Or did she very
kinda.
specifically actually kill him? Because, like, he came to talk to her and, like, aggressed at her because she was being horrible to him. And I'm trying to
Yeah.
remember if she accidentally, like, pushed him or whatever.
I don't believe it was
Yeah.
intentional.
Yeah. So I'm thinking B tier because it was a messy cover up.
I could put her in therapy.
Okay, yeah, therapy. If she had therapy when her brother died, maybe instead of
Hmm.
tormenting a man until he came to attack her, causing her to kill him,
Yeah.
like this cycle, this horrible cycle, then yeah, okay, yeah, therapy. Uh,
It was because I did relook at the case. It was self-defense, but it
yeah,
was revenge. But he was getting revenge because
she was treating him horribly. Yeah, again, like,
she
she's
was
not
treating
a
him
good
horribly.
person. She's
No,
not. She's a
not
horrible
even a little.
executive producer, director. I forget what her exact title was. Um,
She
she's the
is
producer.
the high-ranking producer.
Yeah, yeah, because Salmonella was the director.
Yeah.
So like horrible person, but like if she had therapy, maybe this horrible stuff wouldn't have happened, and we would still have the Steel Samurai.
Mhm.
All right. We got this.
Robert Hammond.
Yeah, we got this dead man. Uh, and he's a lawyer.
Genuinely a good guy.
Yeah. Um.
Uh, the the reason why he, uh, w no, different thing. Never mind. But yeah, genuinely fairly good guy, tried his best to help people.
Yeah. Was a lawyer. Got unfortunately murdered.
Uh,
Right?
the
He's a
yeah,
lawyer, right? Yeah.
uh-huh. He was a defense attorney.
Yeah. All right.
He's the
Yeah.
one that
So a good.
yeah, he's the one that got, uh, Yanni Yogi,
Yeah. Which.
uh
Yeah.
it backfired, but it was, like, the only way to get Yanni Yogi out of that, and also Yanni Yogi didn't do it.
Yeah. Correct. All right. Um. So now we have Edgeworth's dad, which we don't have a lot of information on him except that he was a really, really good defense attorney. But
Yes.
I would represent him in court.
Same.
Like, I feel like he would tell it straight. He would give us the information, unlike some
He
people.
besmirched the name of Van Karma.
He would actually, like, cooperate and might even, like, be helpful because he's a defense attorney himself. Um,
Mhm.
yeah. Now about this asshole. I'm kidding. We love you, Phoenix.
Hi, Phoenix.
Hi, Phoenix. So I would represent him in court, and you will represent him in court. Dun dun
I
dun!
I already
Spoilers!
have.
What? Oh, yeah, he had to represent himself. That's right. I forgot about that. That is literally like, that's literally what happens. Anyway, yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, yeah, I mean, Phoenix is like, he's a good and also he's helpful. Um,
Mia.
Mia, I would represent you in court, but also
Agreed.
because you would be so helpful and you were actually let's literally put you up front. You would be the easiest person to represent in court. The easiest. Everybody
Yes.
else, I love them, but like she would be like, "Oh yeah, no, this is it," and let me help you deduce things. Okay.
Okay, this is weird.
No, I think I'm gonna agree with you.
Uh, the list I'm looking at doesn't have her name.
Wendy Oldbag?
Yeah,
Oh, weird. Oh,
that's really weird.
I thought you were gonna place her.
No.
Oh, okay. So the
I was just like
obvious.
I knew it was I knew, like,
Mm,
Windbag was in there, but I couldn't remember exactly.
yeah,
So I went to look at her. Hers is, like, the only one without a name.
that's so weird because
That
she
and
has.
Bellboy, but the Bellboy doesn't have a name.
No, he's just a bellboy. But she has like the most iconic name. I feel like, of
I don't
puns,
know.
of the puns. Wendy
Alright, where
Oldbag.
are you thinking?
So the obvious place to put her is please stop talking because that is what her character literally is a quote unquote windbag who won't shut up.
Uh-huh.
But she's so much fun. I want to put her
She
a
is.
little bit higher, either in B or even therapy, because like she's just a sad old lady who's serious about her job and just wants somebody to talk to.
Listen, if putting her in therapy means she is suddenly willing to go to therapy, I'm all for it.
Let's put her in therapy. Let's go. You're never too late to go to therapy. All right, cough up queen. She's fine. What do
I
you
would say beer therapy.
uh yeah, I mean, I think therapy is probably the best option. I feel like therapy has become RB, honestly.
I mean, B represents, like, more of a neutral, whereas
Yeah.
therapy is, like, complicated.
Yeah. Uh I was thinking
Like,
of
they
putting her
have
in
good, they
B.
have bad,
Yeah.
but
If they had
it's
therapy,
not
they could
something that
actually
comes out.
improve.
Yes. If they
Yeah.
had therapy, these would be, like, better people.
Yeah. All right, we'll put her in therapy. The girls are talking. It's group therapy with the lady. It's ladies' night at group therapy. Let's go. And oh my god, these four people together would be a nightmare. They would kill each other.
They
Like
would either kill
someone
each other
someone is going to draw blood. Someone is
or
going to draw blood. And it's like
I mean,
literally yeah.
if in some circumstance, I don't know what that would be, but if in some circumstance these 4 decided to get together
Uh-huh.
and kill a person, it would never be found out.
No, it wouldn't.
It would be impossible.
Yeah, we have a detective slash prosecutor who was so good at not letting us know the fact that she didn't kill someone. We have the a high ranking
Mm,
producer who has all the money and influence that she would
who
need.
has direct ties to the mafia.
Yeah. We have security guard who's really good at blocking ways and being a distraction. And then we have
Can
the lady
talk
who can
anyone's
get
ear off.
and we got the lady who could like get all the information needed for whatever it is they need to do.
Yeah, 2 extremely skilled detectives,
Yeah.
someone with extensive knowledge of law, someone with just all of the connections you could ever need, and Wendy Oldbag.
Yeah, it's a
There,
powerful this is a powerful group. It's terrifying.
it's terrifying, and we're glad they're going to therapy.
We're so glad they're going to therapy. Um we got Polly. Polly
I
is a bird.
would defend the bird in court.
Yep. Bird didn't do it, Your Honor. My source, it's a bird.
That's a bird.
That's a bird?
I don't think they can use a gun.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then we get to the more complicated matter. Miles
Edgeworth?
Edgeworth. Yeah.
I mean, I'd defend him in court.
Again? You would defend him in court again with how sulky he is? He's like Lana! He's like where is she? He's like Lana. I think he needs to go to therapy.
I mean,
Would you
I'd
represent him in court
I'd
or will you
fully
send him to ladies' night at group therapy? So the wife just came over to see what we were talking about and immediately, yeah, it's doing what you're doing. So, yeah, therapy or would represent. I mean, I would represent him in court. Edgeworth is a queen, I'm being told. But
Therapy.
also, he needs to go to therapy.
Your argument made it therapy. I nearly died.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's. I mean, it's the correct answer, right? Um, Maya, I would represent in
Maya,
court, and you will
and I
too.
definitely
Over and
will
over
again.
again. Maya, stop being framed for murder. All right,
It's
back.
not
Yeah,
hard.
it's not hard. It really isn't. Joe Dark can go to Super Help and this, hang out with the guy who wanted him dead. So it's great. Easy,
Yeah,
easy. Um,
the first prosecutor.
yeah. Was it Payne something?
Scrolling. Winston Payne.
Yeah, Winston Payne. I think just B. He's a prosecutor. He's a tutorial.
He
He's not.
sure
He doesn't
exists.
really have. Yeah, he's there for you to have your first thing.
I feel like he is the most B tier of the B tier.
Yeah.
Jake Marshall.
Jake Marshall, therapy, right? I think again, it's just
Therapy night in the ladies' jurisdiction.
therapy night in the like. It's like okay, we got two guys now. It's no longer just ladies' night, but you know. I think he needs to go to therapy again. Like
I feel like after a couple of weeks, uh,
he'll stop drinking whiskey by the
Lana
bottle.
and well, yes, but I was talking about Lana and Star drag these two along to therapy.
Yeah.
They're just like, both of you need to be here.
Yes. It's like it'll help you. It'll help. All right. We got another dead man.
We got Jack Hammer.
Jack Hammer. He was a good. He made a mistake. He
Made a
probably did.
mistake.
Honestly, he probably did go to therapy, or maybe he didn't. But like, his situation was that he was being exploited, and less that he needed therapy. I think he's a good, unfortunate circumstances sort of deal,
Yeah,
or B tier, because he did kill a
yeah.
man, even though it was an accident. Because it was literally they were
He
doing
did
a
kill a man
scene.
and did try to kill D.
He did. So maybe B. I don't want to put him in therapy.
He did
I think
try to frame Will as well.
he did. He did. But he's dead, so I feel like B tier.
Let's B tier him.
B tier him.
He can be the top of B tier.
Yeah, top of B tier. There you go. You could have gone to therapy, but instead you died.
Now we have Cindy Stone.
Cindy
B
Stone. B
tier.
tier. You are the first person who dies. We know that you're a model and dated Larry Butts. We convinced him that that you loved him. We don't know if that's true.
Probably wasn't.
Yeah. Anyway, um, the
Saw
salesman.
it? Is that
Yeah,
his name?
saw it.
Frank saw it.
Frank saw it.
Saw it.
Okay, is this a super hell or a please stop talking? Because he kills her.
Yeah.
It's a crime of passion. He's not a murderer. Well, I mean, he is a murderer, but he he's a thief. He's a petty thief who breaks and enters, and then unfortunate circumstances he kills a girl and then tries to frame Larry Butts. Like,
I'd
do
put
we?
him like,
Hmm?
let's put him at the bottom of Please Stop Talking.
Yeah, okay. Because it's like
Because I do want him to stop
super.
talking as well.
Yeah, because it's like super hell.
Super Hell is reserved.
Super hell is reserved for
There are
Joe
certain
Dark,
men
who
that
is a
go
serial
there.
murderer, and the devil, and the most annoying man who has ever spoken ever. So much that he's not under Please Stop Talking. He's in super hell. And also he
But we
like
haven't even
blackmailed
gotten to
like the
Von
entire
Karma yet.
yeah. No, we haven't. The judge! I would represent him in court.
I'd represent that man.
I'd represent that man who is frozen in ice and doesn't know about the political system.
He sure doesn't.
They just gave him a hammer and told him that he gets to choose whether who lives and dies.
Barely even knew what cameras were. Anyway,
Yeah, and this came out in like what? The
early to mid 2000s, and it's
yeah,
set like a few years ago.
yeah. By a few years ago, you mean like a decade though.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you're aware, but it's
My brain
2025.
was thinking of what I've heard like Karina talk about the time that the
Uh-huh.
Apollo Justice games are, which is like now.
Yeah. Okay. Well, another easy one. Super Hell.
Yeah.
He can be next to the devil. We got all these old men. I mean, I guess I don't know how old Joe Dark is, but
I can tell you pretty quick.
if he's like 25, I'm gonna be so mad.
Uh age deceased.
That's
That's
not
what it says.
sure. Fair, I guess.
How old's Red White? He's 39. He is the youngest among them.
Okay, yeah. No, that I can see that. He's almost 40. He's still yeah, okay.
Von Karma and Damon are the same age.
Wow. Okay. So Faye, the
Uh-huh.
mom, I forgot what her name is. It's another M name.
Mama Faye.
Mama Faye. I would represent her in court, but also
Missy.
she might need to go to therapy because after being disgraced, she just abandons her daughters and disappears forever. She probably could have just,
Yeah, she sure did.
gone to therapy instead. But like I would represent her in court and get her like, acquitted. Like for the lying or whatever cuz right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Um Grossberg. B tier.
B
He's
tier.
supposed to be helpful, but then he's not. And then
He like teeters on helpfulness occasionally.
yeah. I'll put him up
But
higher
he
cuz
tends to be he got I feel like he would have been more helpful earlier in his life before he ended up indebted to terrible people
uh-huh.
for various reasons.
Yeah. Um Bellhop,
Bellboy,
Bellboy, Bellhop, Bellboy. B?
B
Yeah.
for Bellboy.
For Bellboy, you don't even have a name. You show up, you're excited to exist, and then you leave. Good job. You did your job. All right. The Dead Brother.
He is dead.
He is dead. I think but he is a good.
Yeah,
He is acknowledged to be like good, so I'm gonna put him in a good.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
because
agree with that.
he literally has his little thing, and like he was trying to stop a serial killer, and that's you know what led to his death.
Mhm.
So, all right, and then Best Boy. I would represent in
Gumshoe.
court. I would represent you in court. You
Sure
have
would,
never done anything wrong in your life.
except for
Probably.
the things that you have.
You deserve to
Most of
have
which are just
money
like
to survive.
goofiness and clumsiness, but yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, That was our first tier list, but we've got two more. Shall we do the more cartoony or more serious next?
Uh, I have been having to mute a lot to cough for the
Okay.
past, like, 3 minutes,
Mhm.
so
So the one
let's
that
let's
I
pop
would,
my
yeah,
Sims, and
my
I might run to go
Sims.
get a cough drop.
Okay, you do that. So this will be fun because there are a lot. Even though I played a lot of my Sims, I don't recognize quite a few of these characters, and I do wonder if some of them are from the DS games, which I did not play as much. So that'll be interesting. I'm looking at. Okay. Concept. I'm just looking at the characters a little bit while Bard is gone. Let's see. See, he was in my Sims. I just don't remember him. I'm, yeah, looking at some of these characters. But I have a list of everybody in order. So we should be good. And like some of these will definitely be like more aesthetic. Like the ones that we don't know, we got a lot of people that we're gonna have to comb through. And I'm looking to see. Yeah, this is just the My Sim space game, it looks like. So there are quite a few characters who I do love and care about who are not going to appear, but that's fine. We will just. Maybe we'll do a My Sims Kingdom tier list another day. Which would be interesting because there's a lot of characters in here who appear in that. Oh, Annie Rad. She is cute. Okay. I remember her. I'm trying to remember if she's in which game she's in, because yeah, clearly My Sims, but I don't remember her in My Sims Kingdom. I think it's just in the base My Sims and then My Sims Agents. Also, I feel like this is way too many for this. So I'm going to delete F. And that should be fine. I mean, this is what we had before, and then we added one, so we'll see. Well, I know what this one's gonna be because we always have a super hell. I don't know if anybody's gonna go in there because I don't know if I hate anybody enough to put them in there.
I'm alive.
Oh, good. I'm glad. I'm just talking to people.
Yeah.
Um, well, if you have stream up, then you can see that I did take away F tier and change D tier to super hell.
Yes.
Although I don't know if anybody's gonna go in there because I don't know if I have strong enough feelings about a My Sims character to send them to super hell. Um, so there's that. So we'll see if there's anybody egregious enough to go there. Uh, S tier, Smooch,
Smooch.
Smooch. A tier, uh, good friend. B tier is B tier, and then C tier is I Well, I feel like B is sort of an I don't care, neutral, whatever. Like, I don't have them. I don't feel
I
anything.
would rather not.
I would rather not. Yeah, there we are. I would rather not. There's quite a few characters I could put in that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, again, I don't know all of these characters, even with as much Sims that I've played. But here we go. Let's begin. Abigail is his first lady. She is a star level 5. So it is you don't acquire her until late game.
Mm-hmm.
She's
Mm-hmm.
studious and cute and dislikes fun.
Oh.
She's very like old like teacher sort of vibes, like strict teacher.
Mm-hmm.
Although also apparently she thinks herself as a mistress of order in the world of chaos.
Oh.
Anything, she will fix anything that has become socially corrupt. So she's a tight ass. I would rather not.
Yeah.
Like there are some strict kind of quote unquote boring characters that I do actually like. And it's like I don't need more of them. This next one is Amelia, who is a
Mm-hmm.
studious girl who loves books. Again, I don't really recognize her. She's star level 4. She likes
She
reading.
sure
You know,
is a
she,
character.
again, sort of a boring character, but she's not antagonistic.
Mm-hmm.
So B tier. She, sort
Yeah.
of thing. Like she's fine. I kind of like her design. It's very clear that you look at her and it's like, oh, you're a nerd. You're a nerd. You like to read and you don't like talking to people. Annie Rad. I don't remember seeing her much, but I know she's in My Sims Agents as a like country rock star. Although in
Mm.
here she's just called a rock star. So I wonder if that's something that they change like
In agents.
as the games progress that she becomes more
Yeah.
country. She's cute. I don't get a lot of like time with her. She's fine, I guess. I would say B tier or a good friend.
Yeah.
She has fun quests, I guess, is the answer.
It can be a good.
A good friend. Okay, oops, I accidentally clicked off the thing. So this is Bean Bradley, a boy who used to star in baby food commercials and loves hoodies.
Okay.
Yeah, I would rather not. He seems like a lot, and I don't know. I don't recognize him. I think let me see. Is
I
he a
vaguely recognize the design, but that's it.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I'm like and there's like no information on him other than
Yeah.
that.
Throw them in. I would rather not, and
Yeah.
let's move on.
Okay.
There's a lot of these. We
BB.
cannot spend this much
That's
time
right.
on
You're
ones
right.
we don't
Okay,
know.
BB. I love BB. She's so cute. I would smooch her. I would
Yeah.
smooch her. She's very cute. She's very cute, and she's a lot of fun. And I would smooch her. She's a bunny princess. I mean,
Yeah.
you know. Okay, so this is Billy, a young boy who
Sure
admires
it
the
is.
stores in the night sky. Kind of a nothing burger. Kind of a. This is a town.
Airplanes in the night sky.
Like, shooting. Yeah. But,
We're like B tier.
yeah, B tier for Billy. Um, so this is Blaine, a
Yes.
vampire eager to bite necks. Now, there is a character on here who is known for biting
Yes.
and is a crucial part of each game. I do not know this man. I do
I don't
not
know this
know
man
this
either.
man. I don't really care. I would rather not. You're taking the spotlight away.
From the true biter.
Yeah. Now this is Brandy, and Brandy is
Yes.
someone who I know mostly from My Sims Agents, and
Yes.
she is working for Morcu Corp, but she's
Uh-huh.
like really fun. I love her design. The fact that she has an eye patch
Yes.
and stuff. She's very cool. Would I smooch her? Maybe.
I would.
I would. Yeah, let's smooch. She's cute. She's really cute. I love her design. Um, Brendan, a boy who
That
claims to beat any game in extremely short amount of time. Oh, he's a speedrunner.
he's a speed
Does
runner.
that
B tier.
B tier? You put him up higher, and the higher was B tier. um. Okay, now we got best boy in the world, Buddy the bellhop, the most beloved,
Buddy.
sweetest child. Smooch or a good
Smooch.
friend. Like he is the best of friends, but I think he deserves a little smooch
Smooch
on
on the forehead.
yeah, on the cheek, on the forehead. We love Buddy.
Yes.
Captain Jenny. I like Captain Jenny. She's like kind of our first really themed character here. Like yes, we have a vampire, but it's like he's wearing like just a regular outfit and then has teeth.
Hmm.
And like we got a goth with an eye patch, but like this is the first time we're like, here's a pirate. Here's a straight up pirate who sounds piratey and she's fun.
One that isn't just like a normal uniform like Buddy.
Yeah. So I think a good friend. She's a really interesting. I like the design of her house in the game. I don't remember if she's in the later games or if she has like a big part. I just don't remember.
I know she's in Kingdom. She
Is
gives
she?
you the ship.
No, she doesn't.
She
She
I
does
could have
not.
sworn she was involved in the ship.
Nope. Nope. No, the person who gives us the ship, I don't see him on here now, but I know he's in here. Or at least I thought he was. No, it's the
Huh.
fisherman guy.
I thought she was involved. Never mind then.
Nope.
Moving on.
Yeah. So I would say a good friend. She's interesting.
Yeah, she's fun.
Okay, this is Cassandra, and I love her.
Uh-huh.
She is one of my top favorite characters,
Yes.
and it's so difficult to befriend her because she is a ghost and somebody has to do a seance. You can't even do it yourself. Somebody else has to do a seance for her to appear so you can talk to her. And she's so cute and I love her and she gives a kissy. Kiss.
Smorch.
Smorch. Okay, so this guy I got confused with
Mm.
Chef Wanatabe, who is just a little bit farther down. But this is Chancellor Ikara.
Oh.
Who is a different guy. He used to be a cook-off show host.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um, he's fine, I guess.
He's fine.
He's fine. B tier.
Yeah.
His hat is interesting.
It sure is a cupcake.
Yep. Chaz McFreely.
That sure is his name.
Hmm. Are you watching the stream?
Yeah,
Okay. Anyway, so
I
Chef
agree.
Gino. Yeah, it was like this is like okay, you get multiple quote unquote villains and quote unquote bad guys throughout the games, like antagonists or
Hmm.
whatever. Chaz is the only one where I'm like, oh great, we have to deal with Chaz now. Literally everything you do is to be annoying and you think you're cool and popular and you're not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway.
So, just so you know, Chef
Uh-huh.
Gino's last name is Delicioso.
Yes,
And that's beautiful.
it is.
Is he a good friend?
I'ma smooch him.
Okay, smooching it is. We love Gino. He makes the best pizza. It is world famous, and he doesn't need lucky horseshoes.
He sure doesn't.
No, he doesn't. He's good enough on himself by himself. Okay, Chef Hisao Watatan. Oh my gosh, I literally just said it. Watanabe. Thank you. Is a sushi chef. Um, he also has a son who's allergic to fish,
Yep.
which is something he has to deal with. But he I don't know, he's cool.
Yeah, he's fine.
He he will teach you stuff in some of the games. You know, quote
Yeah.
unquote, teach your character stuff. I'd say a good friend.
Yeah.
He's cool. I like him. He again, really fun character design. He's literally got the little sushi on his head. It's so cute.
Yeah.
He's got a knife.
Hmm.
So I don't think we could put him lower than that.
We could try, and it wouldn't go well for us.
Hmm. Okay, Clarabelle.
I remember liking her.
Yeah, she's cute. Her whole thing is she's cute.
Hmm.
Her little bio says, a curious girl everyone thinks is cute. Okay, great. She often
Correct.
wonders about how inanimate objects, such as rocks, not get bored standing there all day, and how far clouds travel in a day. So, again, kind of a nothing. Like, she is cute. I do like her, but
She is here to introduce you to the concept of cute characters.
she isn't even that.
I know.
That's
That's
Poppy.
Poppy.
That's Poppy, who again is a better like a lot of these is like okay, we have our iconic characters, and then here's them sort of watered down. I
Hmm.
like Clara. She does appear. Oh, I think is she the one that has the tea party with the Kraken? She
Yes.
does have the tea party with the Kraken, which is more interesting. But
That
that
is a
doesn't
good.
which doesn't happen until the third game, but that's still pretty fun. I'll put her in a
Yeah,
good friend.
that's a good friend.
That's a good friend. She's loyal. All right,
Okay.
who is this?
I have no idea who that is.
Clayton Dander, a somewhat unpopular boy who likes math and wishes to have friends.
I would rather not. Moving on.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Now, I don't know who this girl is,
Neither do I. I wish I did.
but I like her. So her name is Crystal, and she's a gloomy girl who has cheerleading sisters, much to her chagrin. And it's like, okay, so she's like goth girl, doesn't like peppiness, and it's like,
Hmm.
okay. So kind of a Violet, but like more attitude. I like her.
Hmm.
I would like to be her friend. I
Yeah,
don't think I could get a smooch from her because I don't know her well
probably
enough.
not.
I'm gonna see what level she is. She is a 4-star level.
Mm.
And she's just a regular townie. She's just a townie. So that's also why I don't usually invite townies unless I really like them. But I would like to
Yeah,
be
at a
her
certain
friend.
point, it's just kind of like, do I get another townie or do I get like a place?
Yeah. That will give me blueprints. Okay. Daryl Hansley. I vaguely remember this guy. He's a magician, which is fun. And he claims to control the mysterious forces of the universe, so he's a magician.
Haha.
I kind of like his design. I would like to know more about him, like similar to Crystal, where it's like, you know, I don't
Mhm.
feel enough affection for him to kiss him. I think it's definitely
He
like
could
I
be
would
interesting.
he'd be interesting. So I'm gonna say a good friend.
Okay.
DJ Candy. Um, at least a good friend. I love DJ Candy. She's usually one of my very first Sims in my Sims. Um,
Hmm.
her island in My Sims Kingdom is fine. It's one of the smaller ones, but like the setup and then having a dance party is pretty fun.
Yeah.
It's a fun idea and it introduced some other cool characters because of that.
I give
Uh,
her a smooch.
yeah, yeah. And I really like her house in the base game.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a child. This is a little girl
Yes.
named Dolly Deerhart, a girl who is
Uh-huh.
fond of costumes. She's a cosplayer slash furry, I think,
Yes.
if I remember correctly. She's someone who like I've had rarely, but I have had. Let me see if I can look at her. Okay, yeah, she's just in My Sims, and then she's in the party and racing games. So that's why I don't remember her as much.
Mm.
But yeah, she has her own business and stuff. She's cute. I would like to be her friend and get well-made costumes.
If you become good enough friends, she gives you a fursuit.
Yeah.
Those things are expensive.
Mhm. Okay, I am afraid to smooch Dr. F, but I would like to
Yeah,
be
but
his
I
friend.
am going to do it.
You're going to do it? Okay. We'll do
I
it.
am going to do it. The F stands for rockets.
The F stands for kisses.
Yes.
Smooch. I might be exploded due to it, but he is the
Sparks are
perfect.
flying one way or the other.
Dr. F, a stereotypical mad scientist who is on the quest of gaining world domino shoes.
Yes.
Okay.
So I have an opinion for the next two.
Sending Edwin to Super Hell.
I have an opinion for the next one, and that is I don't know who that is, B tier.
Yeah. Her name is Eliza. She's a psychologist obsessed with questions. So yeah, could get annoying after a while. This guy, Edwin. You want to know
Uh-huh.
what his bio says? A
Uh,
boy who loves mayonnaise.
yeah, he can go there.
Anyway, so remember how I
He can
said
be there
that.
to torture Chaz.
Yeah. So remember how I said this lady was like kind of boring, and we already
Uh-huh.
had a rude, boring character who I like better. That's this lady. That's
Yeah, I
Elmira.
remember her.
She's a librarian. She hates noise. She's really grumpy, but like if you like also like books and are quiet, then she's really cute. Um I'm not going to give her a kiss cuz I think she would be really upset if I kissed her.
Yeah.
But I would be her friend. I would sit quietly in a corner and read while she is sitting in a corner reading. Like for sure. So here's Esma, and Esma is appears in the same time as Brandy in My Sims Agents, and she's like
Mm-hmm.
super bossy and thinks
Mm-hmm.
that she can take on Morcubus even though she works for Morcubus.
Yep.
I think it's an I would rather not
Yep.
sort of situation. Um okay, so we've got Gertrude Spackle, a girl obsessed with insects,
Good for her.
and it's a B tier.
Yeah, I
I've
have
seen
no opinion.
better characters who are obsessed with insects, you know. So,
Mhm.
yeah. Anyway, Gordon.
I
So,
remember Gordon.
yeah, he is
I
a
don't
man.
remember anything about him.
He loves, well, he's a townie, so that's why. But he
Ah.
loves reading books and calls everyone friend. I do like Gordon. He is one of the few bald Sims that exist, which is like
Yeah.
does kind of say something. Like even like down here, the coach fitness guy, like he still has like a really bad comb over. Gordon is like one of
Mhm.
the few who's just like legitimately a bald guy, and like I don't know, he's got like he's memorable. I feel like I
Yeah.
mean, he would be a friend. He would be a good
Yeah.
friend.
That's a friend.
Again, much like Elmira, I would sit and read books quietly while he's also reading books quietly. Goth boy.
Yeah.
So I feel like if I kissed Goth boy, he would die because
100%.
he cannot feel physical affection.
No.
or any positive emotions. So I will be his friend, and I will read poetry with him. We're just all hanging out. The four of us are hanging out in a library, just reading quietly.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got Grandma Ruthie here. She's the cookie lady. I get her
Oh yeah.
confused with Nova, who is the space lady. They are
Mm-hmm.
two old ladies who are very similar but different personalities.
Mm-hmm.
She's also a capitalist.
Hmm. I'd rather not.
She's like she's kind of like if Cookie
She
Clicker was run by an elderly woman.
she's Betty Crocker.
She's Betty Crocker. And those of us who have read Homestuck know that that's not a good thing.
No.
Okay. Hopper! Kiss, 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 kiss. Smooch,
Kiss the frog.
smooch. We love you. Hopper is so cute. I love him so much.
Hopper's great.
Fantastic every time he shows up. Has never done anything wrong in his life.
Not a single thing.
Love him. Okay, this is Ian. And
Ian looks like a nerd.
he is an Uber sim. Oh no, Hopper is an Uber sim. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong thing. Ah, he's the nephew of Elmira. He likes building
Huh.
inventions and speaks very scientifically. Um, I don't know him very
B
well.
tier.
So I think B tier, like, maybe if I have him in my town, he would be more interesting. I would be curious if there's like interactions that can happen between these two or if they would like, talk about each other.
Maybe.
Yeah. So now we have Iggy. And Iggy is apparently the nephew of Madame Zoe,
Oh.
who is over here.
Uh-huh.
And it's like, okay, he's a foodie, and that's all we get to know. I've never had him in my town. I think it's B tier. Like the fact
Yeah.
that he's the nephew of Madame Zoe is interesting, but like I don't know. I don't feel a lot for him.
Yeah. Same.
Now Jenny.
I
I
remember
love
Jenny.
Jenny. Jenny is
Jenny's
adorable.
great.
She writes fan fiction and has a little bit of an attitude, and I would give her a kiss and then she can post about it online.
Yeah.
Uh, totally fine with that. Jeremy snores. Boy obsessed with sleeping. I would rather not. That sounds boring, and I don't like his hair.
Yeah.
Okay, this is Jimmy Watanabe.
Oh.
So this is
Allergic to fish boy.
he's allergic to fish. He tries to make his father proud despite his fish allergy. That's cute. I would be his friend,
Yeah.
and I would cook for him and not cook fish.
Yeah.
Kareen.
This is a child.
Kareen, a girl who always talks about different flavors. That is nothing B tier.
Yep.
Okay,
Now I
Liberty.
recognize the next character.
Liberty. Liberty loves snakes.
That's
And
right.
she's so cute in My Sims Kingdom. I would give her a smooch and I would go with her to the school dance. If I
I
was,
would
a high schooler.
smooch snakes with her.
Yeah. She is so cute and she's so much fun. I love her like yeah, I love her personality and her story arc. Um Linda, a
I
polite
vaguely remember that person.
she's a polite woman who is extremely apologetic. That's
Good for
nothing.
you.
That's nothing. B tier.
B tier.
Like they have so many good characters and then they have all these filler characters of like this is literally nothing. Why are you doing this? I would rather not and super hell. Well, Chaz, at
Well,
least, than have these B tier nothings. I don't know. Just in my town. Like, obviously, they can be in the game. Other people who have different interests might like them and their, like,
mhm.
designs, but yeah.
They might have more interesting things if they're actually, like, in town.
Yeah. Lewis. Okay, this is the most nothing I have ever seen. A boy obsessed, sure, with having a good college application. Not even good grades or getting into a good college, but having a good application to send in.
I would rather not.
That no, do not talk to me. Madame Zoe, I will smooch you. You are so cute.
Absolutely.
She is fantastic and deserves, well, she doesn't deserve to get away with crimes, but you know. Makoto! Kiss, 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 kiss,
Smooch
kiss.
Makoto.
Smooch Makoto. You know Makoto. She's a
Yes.
robot.
Yes.
She's oh, wait a second. Makoto appears in Does Makoto appear in My Sims? Hold on.
Maybe.
She does. So I don't remember ever seeing her in My Sims. Wait, is she yeah, she's not even a like Uber sim where you have to like beat the game to acquire her. But the first
Hmm.
time that I ever met her, that I remember meeting her, was in My Sims Kingdom when she's a robot, like just
Mhm.
robot, and it's Proto Makoto. So it's before she looks like a person, and she still looks like Tobor. And so the
Hmm.
first time I remember seeing her looking like this was My Sims Agents.
Hmm.
Anyway, smooch her because she's so cute. Okay, Maria. Maria, Maria, Maria.
Hi,
So,
Maria.
Maria is a foodie. That is
Yes.
her thing. She is a townie sim. I like her very specifically because I ship her with another character. The
Okay.
question is, do I put her in a good friend or B tier? I can't smooch her because she's dating someone else.
Friend.
Yeah. And then when her boyfriend shows up, then um I will put him next to her. Okay. Master Aaron, a master of Simfu. Um I don't like his hair. He does have a fun house
Mm.
and such. Like, he's not awful or anything. He's just not a favorite of mine. Do you have an opinion about him?
He's fine.
Yeah. So B tier or a good friend?
Uh, bottom of one, top of the other.
Yeah, okay. He is more interesting. I guess you're right. He's more interesting, so I'll put him in B tier. Okay. Next is Matt, a man knowledgeable of game show trivia.
B
B
tier.
tier. That's nothing. Okay. Spooky Uber Sim, a mummy who's been undead for a long time and used to be a pharaoh. Mel the mummy. That's cool. I
That's
like
cool.
that. I don't think I want to smooch them because they are a
No.
mummy, ignoring the fact that Cassandra is literally at the top of my smooch list right now. But yeah, he
Mummies
can.
and ghosts are different.
Yeah,
It's fine.
yeah. Well, yeah, one's a ghost, the other is decaying flesh. Oh my god. Do you know who this man is? Do you see this man right here?
Yeah.
Do you
Uh-huh.
know who that is?
Yes.
Who is
I
it?
recognize him. I don't remember his name.
Yes, you do know his name. He
I
looks
don't.
very different in other games. This is Morcubus. This is Morcubus.
That's
Apparently, let me look at this freaking picture. And let me see if I can find his picture. If Yeah, okay. I mean, that's what they're saying on here. This could be wrong. But let me see.
no.
More.
That
Unless
seems
they might have just messed this up. It's My Sims. Yeah, no, that's him. That was his original design in My Sims, and then they changed it in My Sims Kingdom.
huh.
Um, I do not like this design.
Yeah,
His
no.
later design is very good. I do not like this design. I'm putting him in super hell.
You know what that design kind of reminds me of?
It does remind me of something. Who?
Guy with the big red hair in Jackie Chan Adventures.
Yes. And he's kind of a pain, isn't he?
Yeah, he's someone who stays evil the
Mm-hmm.
entire time.
Yeah. Okay, well, we have Noelle Vogue. I love her house. I love doing her furniture quests.
Mhm.
Would I smooch her? I feel like we would have to be really good friends for her to allow me to do that. Would you? And I don't know. I don't know how I feel about her like whole design. It's a lot. What about you?
Uh, I like her.
I like her too. Let's put her in a good friend.
It's a lot, but it's very intentionally a lot.
It is. I mean, she's a fashion designer. She owns a boutique and everything. So, yeah. This girl likes cookies. Why is she holding a cake? I don't know. B tier. Her name's Noelle. Great name. Boring other stuff. Okay, this guy's name is Odin Revolution. A man who loves the band Nothing But Drums and claims to be named after Odin, the Norse god of rock. That's a lot.
Yeah,
That's a
but
lot.
not in a way that I like.
Yeah, I would rather not, honestly. He seems
Let's not.
like he would give me a headache. Okay. Oh, okay. So he's got kind of a boring look, but the more I look at him, so his name is Pablo, and he's a timid boy who's friends with Jenny, who also
Mm,
is playing as a pirate. Oh, he should be next to Jenny. They're best friends. That's
okay,
cute. He's kind of cute.
I kind of vaguely remember him.
You probably put him next to Jenny's house because he's also
Probably.
a pirate. Okay, so this is Patrick, and Patrick is Maria's boyfriend.
Hmm.
They're dating.
Okay.
Next person, Penelope, a jolly girl. Is she? Is she?
B tier.
B tier. That's nothing. Okay, this is Pinky, and she's obsessed with the color blue. And she is one of those like high pitched, kind of annoying Sims, but she's also
Mhm.
like she's kind of like really cute. I do like her a lot.
I leave it to you.
I'll give her a smooch,
Okay.
a friendship smooch. Now we have Poppy, who absolutely gets a smooch, and I'm gonna put her up higher
Oh
on
yeah,
the list.
100%.
Poppy can go right there. She can be second for now. She's adorable. She is the better Clara. Sorry, Clara, but Poppy is like she owns a
Yeah.
flower shop. She's all about kindness and everything, and she's just so cute, and I love her. I'm so mad that her bio is just a florist who is obsessed with flowers. You're not gonna mention her sister, or like literally the fact that like she has, yeah, okay, sure. Professor Nova, an astronomer who lost her university position due to her obsession with finding aliens. That's hilarious. See, we got
I do
characters like
remember liking
this.
liking her.
She's always fun. I would say a good friend. I would be friends with
Yeah.
Nova. So this is Raven Wright,
Mhm.
spelled Wright. A girl
Uh-huh.
who is obsessed with the darkness and the night and hates the sun. She's a goth. We get it. She is cute. She is not my favorite goth, but she is a cute goth. I would smooch her.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I do actually hate Ray.
That's fine.
He's a goth boy, but he's not goth boy. He's literally worse goth boy.
Yes.
Like yeah, he's so I don't like him. Um, so this is Renee, and you might remember
Mhm.
her having the sanctuary, the animal sanctuary in My Sims Kingdom.
Yes.
She's a vegetarian who loves
Uh-huh.
pigs, but also
Yes.
still loves lamb chops. And I'm like,
Uh-huh.
okay, the puppet or the meal? Cause one means you're a vegetarian, and the other means you still eat lamb.
Yep.
But she is a riot. I don't know if I would kiss her because she is. I'm trying to think of a non rude way to say this. She kind of scares me.
Yeah.
She does have a little bit of a disconnect with like what is happening in the world.
Mhm.
But I would be her friend. I would be her friend, and I would go see
Yes.
her pet pig.
Yes.
Rhonda. I think Rhonda is my favorite townie. She's literally okay, and I will say she does have a very boring um bio, and I think it probably is because she is one of the earliest townies you can acquire, and that's probably why I like her so much. It's literally a
Yeah.
positive woman who believes in having fun and living every day of life to the fullest. Like she's just an
Yeah.
optimist. But like I do like her a lot. I would
Yeah, she's
smooch.
neat.
She's neat.
Yeah.
I would smooch her. Okay, this is literally just Ray, but without the red contacts. It's literally
This is
look at these two boys. This is the same boy. Is this his brother or something? Rob.
this is Control Alt Delete.
This is Rob Jarrett, the king of the combo, who plays an MMORPG based on Plane versus Sky versus I, titled World of Plane versus I. He is great at making attack combos. So yeah, it's
This
control
is Control Alt Delete. This
delete. Oh,
this man made
oh,
loss.
I accidentally put him in the wrong thing. Should I put him in super? I'm gonna say they're brothers. I think they're brothers. He's a gamer geek, and then he's a goth, and they're twins. And they're both in super. Do you want him in super hell, or would you rather? I would rather
I
not, or
don't
be
care.
okay. Twin brothers together. Roger. I don't like Roger.
Neither do
I
I.
he bad character design. They needed to do something better about making a comb over. I would rather not. I don't want to put him in super hell because he is just like I don't know.
Yeah,
He's
I'd just rather
he's
not.
fine. Um.
The
Okay.
mayor.
Rosalind P. Marshall. She's adorable. But I feel like if I wanted to smooch her, I would have to do a lot of paperwork first. So,
100%.
we can be friends.
Yes.
We'll be friends.
Less paperwork.
Roxy
There's still
Road
some,
though,
but it's less.
smooch. I love
Yes.
Roxy. And I will provide a disinfectant wet wipe for her to wipe the spot where I kissed her because I am
Yes.
aware of her germaphobe tendencies.
Yes.
She's, and then we can have ice cream after.
Yes.
Samurai Bob. Um,
Hi, Bob.
he's cute.
Yes.
Like honestly, he's cute. I would smooch him.
Okay.
It's like smooch or like also a good friend, but I think he's cute. Like look at his little face.
Yeah.
He's got little blushies. He's blushing a little bit. He's cute.
Yeah.
Sandra. She's a party girl. She loves nightlife. She loves clubbing. I like her design a lot.
Mhm.
I don't know if it's smooch level because I don't have her very often on my island or on my
Yeah.
town. But I would be her friend. I think I would
Yeah.
be exhausted going out clubbing with her, but I would go like, once or twice a year.
I would go once.
Uh huh. Okay. This girl likes bananas.
B tier
Uh huh.
for banana.
Woo. Now we got Shirley, hairdresser Shirley. I love Shirley. Again, she's one of those like out there sort of designs. Like they really designed this character.
Yeah.
I would give her a smooch.
Okay.
I like a cheek smooch sort of deal. Servants and Skullfinder. So here's one of those complicated things. Skullfinder, amazing design. Love his house. Love his quests. Love it when he shows up in the, more in the later games with with the like plot stuff. He is a shitty asshole, and I do not want to be his friend.
No.
So, do we put him in Super Hell because Super Hell is kind of like an acknowledgement of like, hey, you're interesting, you're just shitty?
Yeah. Top of Super Hell.
Top of Super Hell. Skullfinder's the best. And actually that makes me want to put Ray's twin brother Control Alt Delete, and I would rather not, and I'll put Ray there as well.
Okay.
Here, I'm gonna put they have to be next to each other because they're twins. There we go. Just because Super Hell is and oh well, then we have Mayonnaise Boy. Yeah, I would rather not Mayonnaise Boy. Okay. Super Hell is like acknowledgement of cool characters who suck.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know who this man is. Hold on.
B tier.
Wait, that's Spencer. This
That's
is
Spencer.
That's Spencer. He's the guy who wears the armor in Kingdom and like has you collect the armor. He gets a
Yeah.
completely different design and a much better design. So I'm gonna B tier because this design sucks. But Kingdom design is like really good. They really fit. Like again, like with Morcubus.
Spencer and Morcubus really got glow ups.
Yeah, they really glowed up. Okay, Star. Yeah, yeah. Okay, Star. She's a ninja. She's hot. Kiss.
Smooch.
Smooch. Um, this boy is Stefan,
Uh huh.
a boy who is interested in architecture.
Cool.
He's fine.
B
B
tier.
tier. Summer.
Hey, Summer.
Summer. Okay. Now I have a conflict. Because Chaz is in Super L.
Uh huh.
No. Summer doesn't need to go where Chaz is. She's her own person. I would kiss Summer.
She can do better.
She can do better. Bean actually made me pick her for Travis in My Sims Kingdom when like the plot is literally set up where you pick Liberty. Like that's clearly the correct choice. But Bean was like, "Yeah, no, Summer." Because she's doing a cheerleading thing. And I was like, okay. Okay, next is Taylor. A little girl who thinks of herself as very cute and always talks about her grandfather. Is she
B
in
tier.
any of the other games? She is in My Sims Agents. Oh, she's the other girl. She's the other swimsuit girl in My Sims Agents.
Ah.
Who's like,
B tier.
yeah, she's fine. She's fine. I'll put her at the top of B tier because I do like her in My Sims Agents. Travis, he's obsessed with his phone, but he's interesting in later games.
All right.
He can be a friend. He is a boring. He is a boring character. It's literally like this guy likes his phone. That's his personality. Is he likes his phone.
Yep.
But he is surrounded by Liberty and Summer, and then he is a helpful character in My Sims agents, and so because of that, he goes up.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Trevor Verily, he can't be B tier because he's not boring.
I don't remember anything about this man other than what he looks like.
He's a Shakespearean actor.
Yes, I know that.
He's fine.
Is there anything else?
That's basically it.
I would rather not.
Yeah, he's kind of annoying. Big Vector! I would give him
Hi,
a
Vic.
smooch. What?
Hi, Vic.
Hi, Vic. I would give him a smooch. He gives me video games.
Yeah.
He gives me the ability to create video games. That's cool. Violet, also smooch.
Yes.
Okay, we are at a very crucial point here.
Yes.
Because here's the thing Cassandra, love her. Top of smooch is my girlfriend. But Yuki, and like, love all these people, would give them smooches for sure. Very cute
Mm-hmm.
characters. But Yuki is my wife, is
Yes.
the thing. In a very literal way.
Yes.
So I think I do have to add a tier.
Yes.
Add a row above. Oh, I did the thing. Hold on. Oops. Ready to change this back to red, orange, red. And then this one is purple. And it is just, I'm just putting in wife.
Yes.
And that's where Yuki goes because she is my ultimate favorite My Sims character. I am
Yes.
delighted to see her every time. And she's very cute. Um, this is Yvette. She's a
Uh-huh.
mime.
Love that for her.
It seems cooler than B tier, but I do not know her, and I don't really like her design. Do you have opinions?
Nope.
Okay, B tier it is. Okay, Alexa Lexington. Love her. Um, apparently she was only on the PC version of My Sims. She was not in the Wii version, but she is on the Switch version. And
Hmm.
she's also in My Sims Kingdom, where you really get to know her. I like her a lot. I would
Yes.
smooch. She
All right.
is awesome. I don't know who you are, because again, these are all PC characters, so I did not
Yes.
meet them. Cadella, a Renaissance girl who loves pop art and culture. She runs a cafe. That's cool. Why weren't you in the Wii game? Why did we instead have anybody from B tier? Cause that
Who
sounds
knows?
cool. I would be your friend. I don't know you well enough to say smooch, but I would be your friend. You seem really cool and interesting.
Be our friend.
Okay, so we have Natalia Rashmanov, a secretive
Okay.
cryptic agent working for the organization Sim. So she's a Russian agent, I'm assuming, based off of
Fun.
Black Widow, maybe? Like,
Possibly, yeah.
yeah, which is again interesting. A
Why
good
do we have
friend,
B tier?
huh?
Why do we have B tier?
Yeah, why do we have anybody from B tier? Why weren't you included? Tad Flipper McCaffrey. Okay, this guy. I got the Sims bundle cozy pack for the
Uh-huh.
Switch. This guy showed up in my hotel and I was like, who the hell is this guy? I don't know. I've never seen this man in my life. Like
Who do I know this man?
these people, like, yeah, sure, I don't know a lot of them, but that's because a lot of them are pretty bland, boring designs that I would have just ignored when they showed up in my hotel. This guy has a clear, distinct design and silhouette. He's a swimming coach or a boy who runs the pool house. He calls the player little fish and always talks about the rule of the pool. Cool, but I was like, but I was immediately turned off. In a similar
Would rather
way,
not.
yeah, in the similar way with Roger, where you two can go work out together. Um, so this is Terry Toymender,
Is he a toy maker?
a toy maker who has been interested in toys since he was a little boy. I
That's
love
cute.
that. He's really cute. Do we put him in Smooch even though we don't know him?
Smooch the grandpa.
Smooch the grandpa, he's adorable. He makes toys. And then we have Wendelin, a witch who aspires to be a new kind of witch she made up called a Wonder Witch. Whatever that means. Also really cute. I will smooch.
Yes.
Yeah, I think this is correct. Only 3 in Super Hell, and they are people who kind of deserve it. I do
Yeah.
find it funny that it's like literally we have an evil mastermind world villain guy,
Mm-hmm.
a fraud who like who probably has stolen artifacts and does horrible unethical things, and then we got Chaz
Yes.
who's kind of annoying. I mean, he's really annoying and a jerk.
Yes. Very much so.
Okay, so we've got 30 minutes. Do you think we'll be able to do the next one in that amount of time?
We will probably go a bit over.
Okay, well, let's do it quickly then. Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth Yakuza 8 characters tier list maker, which you made yourself.
I sure did.
Oh yeah, we'll be able to finish this. All right. Well, let me set up a super hell,
Yes.
and then it's up to
And
you.
you can change S tier
Mhm.
to like a dragon.
All right. Like a dragon.
A tier, just keeping it going. It can be a good friend.
Yep. Great. B tier is B tier.
B tier is B tier, and C can just be nah.
Nah. Okay. All right. Well, let's begin with the beginning. You know these characters. I do not. I have never played a Yakuza game. So
I've played 2 of them.
yeah.
It's the Like a Dragon games,
So
the
yeah.
main Like a Dragon
I
games.
know like 3 characters. So let's begin. Is this Ichiban?
That is Ichiban.
Yeah, you told
That
me
is
about
our
him.
good protagonist boy.
And you said he's very good. So he is like a
He's
dragon?
very good.
Is he?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Very good, very hard-headed, very uh wearing his heart on his sleeve is an understatement,
Mm.
and he will I will say something that I really like about all of these characters is that they're very realistically flawed.
That is always showing good writing.
Yeah,
Good writing, good
almost
character design.
no one is like just like, "Oh, this person's like no, everyone has their kind of shittiness about them,
Yeah. But
but
Ichiban is number 1.
he sure is.
So who's this angry guy?
That's Kiryu.
What? He's like gone gray a
That
little
is
bit. Is he
he's gone
older?
very gray.
Is he older?
Uh, he's 59.
Ooh. He is like a dragon, is he not?
Yeah, he is a dragon.
He is the dragon.
So, yes, he is the dragon of Dojima.
Nice. Very good. Very good. We love Kiryu. Great. We've gone through 2 of the 3 characters that I know. Hooray.
Hooray!
Who's this guy?
That is Adachi,
Okay.
former detective
Okay.
and one of the party members.
Oh, is he a good friend?
He is a good friend.
Hooray!
Uh, he essentially is the person who
Hmm?
kind of tries to, like, befriend, if not become an ally of Ichiban first in the first game.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't go amazingly because Ichiban is very hard-headed,
Yeah.
and he is, in fact, at that point, a former Yakuza who just got out of, prison,
Uh-huh.
and Adachi is a cop.
Hmm. I see.
So it's tension, and then Adachi almost immediately gets fired. Anyway,
Cool. Who's this man with the kind eyes? And am I gonna regret saying that?
you are not gonna regret saying that. That is Nanba.
Uh-huh.
That is the actual first party member,
Oh,
uh, former nurse, former homeless man, and a person who saves Ichiban's life by patching him up after he gets shot.
wow. That sounds like a good friend. Would you
Yes,
say
he
he's a
is one of Ichiban's best friends,
yeah.
and interestingly, in Infinite Wealth, he spends most of his time with Kiryu,
Okay.
because former nurse and Kiryu needs help.
That sounds right. I mean, I've
Yeah,
watched the Metopia streams.
yeah. Anyway,
Who's this lady?
this is Sayako.
Sayako.
Uh, she is another party member. She
Hmm.
is, in fact, Ichiban's primary love interest.
Okay.
And Ichiban, again, hard on his sleeve is an understatement.
Mm-hmm.
At the beginning of the game, they go on a date,
Uh-huh.
and their first date, and at the end of it, he proposes.
Oh, wait.
He does it in the wording it in literally the worst ways possible.
Ichiban, no.
Uh, and she doesn't talk to him for a year.
So.
Rightfully, she does still deeply care about him,
Uh-huh.
and they mostly make up at the end of the game.
So where would you put her?
Oh, I absolutely love her character. She's one of my favorite party members from the first game. I'd put her in Like a Dragon.
Great. Uh,
She is also very much heart on her sleeve, very passionate.
oh, so they're do, does anything more happen with the two of them? Or do
It's left a little bit ambiguous at the end
okay.
because essentially he gives what
Another
he was saying another try.
mm-hmm.
Uh,
I'm gonna put her next to him anyway.
yeah, and that time it goes much better, but then he does ruin it by this time just being a massive dork.
Yeah. So who's this man?
That is Tomizawa.
Okay.
He meets Ichiban in Hawaii, which is where half of Infinite Wealth takes place.
Okay.
He starts out as a real shithead,
Mm.
but Ichiban forgives him and he becomes a genuinely, like, great character, and it is, in fact, another party member.
Okay. So would you say a good friend?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. The main theme of Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth is forgiveness and growing as a person.
Wow. Who's
And
this lady?
that is extended to everyone except for 2 characters, and we'll get to them. That is Chitose. Again, rough start,
Mm.
when she meets Ichiban,
Okay.
uh, drugs him so he passes out,
Uh-oh.
steals all of his clothes, and dumps him naked on a beach.
Hmm.
But she did that and some other bad things that I will not get into for mostly spoiler reasons. If people,
Watch this
it, it
and yeah.
it's obvious that something else has happened. That's not a spoiler. It's like very clearly telegraphed, but what exactly it is isn't revealed for a while.
Okay.
Anyway, uh, but it's because of blackmail, and she very much redeems herself.
Okay. Is she a good friend level redeem, or is it B tier? You did a lot of shitty things, but like we can forgive you.
A good friend.
Okay. Pink haired lady.
So this is Seon Hee.
Okay.
She is the leader of both a Korean mafia and a Chinese mafia in one of the two main towns in the game, this one being Ijincho.
Uh huh.
And she is also a party member, very trusted ally. She is like a dragon. She is a badass, and she's like my favorite character.
Cool. Who's this shady guy?
That's Robbie Damon.
Okay.
That is Zhao, the former head of the Chinese mafia that Seon Hee now runs. He stepped down, had her take over because it would be the best for by far the most people,
Uh
and
huh.
now he is a chef.
Oh, good for him. What? Where does that put him on the list?
He's a good friend.
Okay. Are we gonna have anybody below in B or nah?
Yeah, I started the list. I ordered the list by starting with party members.
Okay. Okay. Well, who's this?
That is another one of my favorite characters. That is Jung Gi Han. He is Seon Hee's right hand man. He is more or less an assassin, and he is a very like polite, reserved, very like cool in a humble way kind of guy.
Okay. A good friend? Like a dragon?
Like a dragon.
Like a dragon. Who's this lady?
That is Akane-san.
Akane-san.
That is Ichiban's mom.
Oh, Okasan.
Uh, and a lot of story, but long story short, she is a very, very good lady
Mm,
who uh, runs an orphanage, does a lot of charity work, and is one of the central pillars of the game.
okay. Is she like a dragon?
Yes,
Awesome. I will put. Nah, it's fine. She can be there. He doesn't need his mom right next to him. Who's this child? This is a child, right?
that is a child.
Okay.
That's Lonnie.
Okay.
Um, she is another very central character, but she is a child, and
Mm.
that's terrifying because it's a Yakuza game.
Uh huh.
Uh, she essentially is the she is someone who could be very dangerous to someone very powerful and therefore needs to be protected and is
So,
primarily protected by Akane.
okay. So
Do not
she's.
separate.
Do not separate. Okay, that's what I was about to say. So I should put her there, right?
Yes.
She is like a dragon in that she's, powerful or can be dangerous
Yes.
for someone powerful and also has to be with Akane san.
This is Sawashiro. who is Ichiban's former Yakuza captain,
Oh.
not his patriarch, his captain.
Mm.
In the first game, he sucks. So,
Oh.
so, so much
Super hell level sucks?
in the first game.
Okay. And then
He gets a little bit of a redemption in the second game,
he goes up to
at
B
the end of the
tier?
first game. At I'd
Ah.
put him in B tier because he did still did, like, a he's not a great guy,
Yeah.
but if I put him any lower, I feel like Ichiban would be upset.
It's like, and he's growing. There's growth.
He he grew a lot in
So,
between
yeah,
the
it's like you
games.
can't erase what you did, but
Mhm.
we can't condemn you for your past.
It definitely seems like some of it was a little bit just kind of, like, putting on almost like a show
Uh-huh.
because of reasons
Yeah.
involved with primarily Ichiban.
Uh-huh.
Anyway,
Who's this
this is
guy?
the bartender.
Oh! I like a bartender. Is
That's
this
who he is.
B tier for bartender?
He is genuinely very funny, though.
Uh, okay. Still B tier for bartender. I love a bartender character. I do.
Yes,
But like, unless they're gonna be beyond that, B tier for bartender.
he is beyond that, but
No.
it's not something from either of these games.
So it doesn't count.
He's from Kiryu's past. Neither one of them can
Kiryu.
acknowledge it because of reasons.
Oh. Who's this? Is
That's Julie.
that's a big wrench.
Yeah, she's the blacksmith.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say mechanic, cause she has a
She
wrench.
is a mechanic, like, literally,
Uh
but
huh.
mechanically, she's a blacksmith.
Oh, okay.
That's what she is. That's what she do.
B for blacksmith.
Yeah. She's fun,
Uh huh.
but she is not very written.
She's a mechanic
Yeah.
in the game sense of the word.
Yeah, like, there are a few cutscenes that you can have with her that are kind of interesting.
I mean, you can have that with Clint, the blacksmith from Stardew Valley, and people hate him. So I just think of him as a mechanic to
That is
upgrade my
fair.
tools. So who's
Uh,
this guy? He looks like he plays sports.
so that's the bartender,
What? Wait.
but a different one.
Okay. Is it okay? Is it also B for bartender?
Yeah,
Okay. Does he play sports? He looks
no,
like he plays sports.
maybe he did.
Like
He's another
soccer?
character
He
that,
looks like he plays
um
soccer or baseball.
he's another one that did something at some point in Kiryu's past.
Yeah. Okay, we got this guy.
That is the chief.
Gasp.
He is the leader of a homeless commune in Ijincho.
Okay.
He often gives Ichiban and friends like a safe place to be that most people wouldn't look for them in.
Mm-hmm.
He's a good guy.
Okay. A good friend?
Yes.
Okay. Who is this man? Why does he
That
look
is,
like Dean Winchester?
don't insult him like that.
I'm sorry. It's just
Uh,
this image, and like with it being small, I'm like, he looks like Dean Winchester. I'm
that
sorry.
is Daigo Dojima.
Dojima.
Uh, so at one point in time, Kiryu was the chairman
Mm,
of his Yakuza clan, the
yeah.
Tojo.
Okay.
Kiryu was the fourth. This guy was the sixth, and he had a very big aspirational thing with other people, Kiryu included, to dissolve the Tojo clan, which was one of the two biggest Yakuza clans in the country, along with the Omi Alliance, who would also dissolve at the same time.
Okay.
A lot of big plans. Cool
Uh-huh.
guy, nice guy. I wish I knew more of his background. Good
A
friend.
good friend. Okay, now I know this man. This is the third
Yes.
character that I know.
Yes.
I didn't even recognize Kiryu with his gray hair. Um,
Yeah, he also has a different hairstyle for most of this game,
yeah,
it being down and everything.
yeah. I would like to add another tier
Okay.
for Majima to go in, and I will put it in, and then you can tell me whether or not I am correct.
You might be.
Okay. Oops. Hold on. Is this correct? Did I do it right?
You can. I cannot guarantee your safety.
I will be stabbed and or shot. I'm
Yeah.
gonna do it anyway because I think it's funny. Again, I have never played any of these games. The only information I have is from another person who has played these games and is very fangirly about it.
Yes.
So, I'm just saying that, and we are moving on. Who's this guy?
That is Taiga Seijima,
He looks like he does
and he
sports.
is no, he does Yakuza things, and he
That's
is in
also
fact,
sports.
Majima's sworn oath brother.
Oath brother. Is he a friend? Is he a dragon? Is he a
He's a friend.
bartender?
I feel like both he and Daigo
Mm,
would be characters that I would put in Like a Dragon if I had played the previous games.
yeah,
But I didn't, so they go in good friend.
cool. Who's this?
That is Detective Date,
Oh,
who is one of the few people that at the beginning of the game know that Kiryu is alive because
okay.
Kiryu had to fake his death at the end of Yakuza 6.
And then dye his hair gray so people wouldn't know that it's
It's
him.
not dyed. He is old. He's older.
And
He is
stressed
older.
out. He's old and stressed.
He's stressed for a lot of reasons, some of them worse than others. But yeah, this is Date. He is one of the few people that knows Kiryu is alive,
Uh huh.
and is also Kiryu's best friend.
Okay, so,
Is
uh,
like a dragon.
like a dragon. I will put him next to Kiryu. Who's this?
This is Haruka,
Haruka.
Kiryu's adoptive daughter,
Does she need to
who
be with the other child? Or is she an adult? She looks young, but she doesn't quite look like a child.
she is an adult, she has a child.
Okay, so she just has that youthful face.
I think they just wanted to make sure that like people playing undeniably were like, yeah, that's definitely still her.
Okay. Oh,
Because
because
the
she would
first
have
time
been.
she's introduced, she's like 7.
Yeah, okay. Gotcha. Because, like, when I look at the actual child that's on here, like, there's a very distinctive, like, design on how she looks. Whereas she doesn't have those proportions. She does look like an adult. She just looks very youthful.
Yes. She is I believe she's younger than I am.
Okay. So yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Is she like a dragon?
Yeah, put her with her dad.
Yay!
They had to be separated for a long time because he was quote unquote dead.
Yeah. Who's this man?
That is Hanawa.
Hanawa.
He is a part of a group that, to make it ah, as simple as possible, uh, they are the people who put Kiryu in witness protection.
Oh,
To put it in a way, he's
okay.
not in witness protection. He's in, I am an extremely influential and powerful person, but my family will die if I remain public,
Okay.
so I need to disappear.
Gotcha.
And Hanawa is one of the people who helped him.
Okay.
He's a good friend.
A good friend. We will fake your death. What is Aragorn here?
That's Yamai,
Okay.
and, you fight this guy, like, 6 times. He is he undeniably a jerk.
Okay, so super
But
hell or nah?
but
Super hell or
he's also a good friend.
what?
This is a game about forgiveness.
But we haven't put anybody in super hell or nah.
Yeah, they're coming up.
Okay, fine. Can I? Fine. He's a friend. Who's this guy?
Yamai is also one of the funniest characters
Okay,
ever.
that's fair. Who's this guy? He looks mean.
That's Wong.
Uh huh.
He is the head of, the Hawaiian Chinese mafia.
Mm.
Starts out as very much an antagonist, but switches sides. He's fine.
Okay, B tier.
Yeah,
Who's this asshole?
that's Roman. He's a cop. You can put him in Nah.
Okay. Uh, who's
I
this
have
dude?
never once remembered this man's name.
He looks cool.
Narasaki. He sucks.
Oh. Super hell.
Yeah, either that or
Super
Nah.
hell. Super hell. Who's this guy? Super
Danny Trejo.
hell. Oh. It's just okay.
It is literally played by and modeled after Danny Trejo. However, he is not being Danny Trejo. He's being a guy called Dwight, and Dwight goes in super hell
I was gonna say his name is Dwight. He
because
go-
Dwight
Listen, not
is,
everybody named Dwight goes to super hell, but if you look like this and your name is Dwight, you go to super hell.
hey, Lonnie. Yeah, he very much uh, kidnaps her and is
A bad
he's
man.
he's the worst. He's
Bad
not
man.
the worst. No no
Mm,
capitals,
okay.
but he's the worst.
Okay.
Now we have
This is
AG.
this is a pop star.
Yes. Now we have AG, who Ichiban
Mm.
would say is a good friend.
Oh no.
I don't agree. He sucks so much, and Ichiban's ability to forgive people far surpasses pretty much anyone. Uh, AG is trying to atone. Probably. It's a end
So
game cutscene thing. He
nah.
goes in B tier.
Okay, B tier. He looks like he just looks like a pop star. Who I don't like this man.
That's Bryce Fairchild.
I still do not like this man.
You get one guess where he goes. Follow your gut.
Yeah. Super hell. He looks like he should not be around women or children and that he needs to be in Alcoholics Anonymous, or something, or some sort of sobriety program.
Yeah, there's a lot to say about him. I will put it this way: main antagonist of the game,
Okay, so bad.
very bad. Uh, the powerful person that Lonnie is a danger to is him,
Oh.
and almost everyone in this game is forgiven by Ichiban. Not this guy,
Mm-hmm.
not Bryce, not Dwight either, or Narasaki.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone gets forgiven but those three.
Great. Who's this guy?
That's Ebina.
I like him.
He's the other main
Oh
antagonist.
no!
He's
I
a
like his
more
design.
he's a more likable character than
He
Bryce.
he looks intimidating and clean.
Yeah, that's kind of his style.
Yeah.
Um, he is very complicated.
Mm.
By the end of the game, you might understand why he did terrible, awful things and was planning to do more of them.
Cool motive,
Uh,
still murder.
yes, very much so.
Is this a
Cool
super
motive, still
hell
murder.
sort of thing, or a nah? I see where you're coming from.
I will say because of the last scene that he has after his boss fight, he can be moved into Na.
Okay. So only at end of game.
Only at end of game. Any
Gotcha.
other point in the game, he is straight to Super Hell.
Great.
And it is purely because I'm respecting Kiryu.
So Bard, why are these two here?
Gachapin and Muku,
Yeah, why are they here?
because they're in the game.
Why are they here?
I don't understand.
Who are they and why are they here?
They're Gachapin and Muku. They're actual mascots
Uh-huh.
from the real world,
Uh-huh. Good.
and they run an island called Dondoko Island.
They run an island.
Yes.
Okay.
There is an entire sub game in this full game that is Animal Crossing,
Oh, so they're
and
like
they
a
are there.
dragon?
Yes. And Gachapin, the green one,
Uh-huh.
is rumored to be inspired by Paul McCartney.
I think I knew about that
You
in
did.
because of Drawfee.
Yep.
Hooray. It's because of his eyes. He's got those sleepy Paul McCartney eyes.
Yes.
That's the resemblance that I can see. Does he speak with a British accent?
No.
Is he just
He speaks with
Japanese?
like a very cutesy voice.
Is he okay? Cool. Who's this punk kid?
That is Asakura?
Is he a teenager? He looks like a
No.
teenager.
He is a young adult.
Okay, well, some young adults
He
are
is
teenagers.
definitely he's an influencer.
Oh, okay.
He starts out, and this might shock you based on all of the other characters I've mentioned, but he starts out as a real shithead. But then he meets Ichiban, and Ichiban beats the crap out of him,
Okay.
and he slowly becomes a better person because of it.
So what you're saying is Yakuza games, or at least the Like a Dragon, this game is a shonen anime.
Fully 100%.
Gotcha. I'm understanding now. So B tier?
Yeah,
Cool. Now tell me about Meryl Streep.
that's Hamako.
Meryl Streep. And before
Yes,
you say anything, I literally Googled Meryl Streep to make sure, and it is like they took her face and put it on this character.
I agree.
Like,
Uh, But yeah, Hamako, in the first Like a Dragon, she gives Ichiban and Nanba an apartment to live in.
Uh-huh.
She runs a a place for ladies of the night,
Okay. She's a madame.
uh, specifically for women who escaped their home countries to get to Japan to have a better life and have no family or other connections.
Mm-hmm.
She lets the girls take the vast majority of their pay.
Okay. So
She is
she's
just overall
yeah.
very cool.
So she is like a dragon.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Who's this dork?
that's Ikari, and you are correct.
This nerd freaking
He can go in Na.
going into college, but he's dressed like he's in his 40s.
Yep,
And who's this little friend?
that is Kamalap, the mascot of Kamrocho.
Okay. Does it go with the other mascots?
Can. I just think he's neat.
That's fair. I'll put him with the others. Who is this? Is this another bartender? I feel are
That is
there's
Kai.
there's drinks
She
behind
works
her.
for the blonde bartender,
Oh,
or
okay.
the slick back
The
hair.
the race car driver.
Yes. One with the sunglasses, not regular glasses.
Yeah. So I guess I'll put her
She's
next to him.
fun.
Yeah.
She has a little bit of a southern twang to her.
Cool.
Fun character.
Yeah. She's a bartender. Okay, now
Yeah.
this obviously is like a
That's
dragon.
Nancy. Yes.
Nancy, wait, I know Nancy,
Yeah,
right?
that's Nancy. Yeah.
Nice, like a dragon. Let's go. That's a
Yeah, she's a
lobster.
crawfish
Oh,
that
crawfish. Excuse me.
yes, she is a crawfish that Ichiban saves
Uh huh.
in the first game.
Mhm.
And in this game, they're still friends,
Sure.
and he brings her along to Hawaii,
Great.
and she gets a girlfriend.
Oh,
Her name is Olivia,
that's
and she's a
awesome.
hermit crab.
Wow, that's awesome. Love wins. Pride rights. Let's go. Who's this sad man?
That's the Sujimon Sensei.
Okay.
So imagine Professor Oak,
Yeah.
but instead of Pokemon,
Uh huh.
it's weird, upsetting men.
Oh no! Is that why he's sad? Or
That's
is
just kind of his face.
okay? Can I? Where do I put him? In Na? B tier?
I
Super
mean,
hell?
he is a Sujimon, but he's not. He catalogs them because people need to know about them
Do
because they're
they?
out there. I
Okay.
mean, they Sujimon are all of the enemies in the game.
Okay. Gotcha.
Weird,
Okay, so
upsetting men.
he's the catalog guy. He's the library. He's the
Yeah,
index. Okay. He's the
and in Infinite
museum.
Wealth, you can, recruit Sujimon and have Sujimon battles,
Great. I'm gonna put him in
and you get to fight the
B
Discreet
tier.
Four.
I'm, great. I'm putting him in B tier because my brain hurts.
That's fine.
Okay. Now who is this guy?
That's Sungwon.
Oh, Sungwon. Sungwon Cho?
Yeah,
Cool. Who is he?
he's a ringmaster
Oh, okay. You
for a
mentioned that
circus
before. Yeah. You fought a
who
lion?
just I fought a tiger, a bear,
Mhm.
and then a chimpanzee driving an excavator,
Okay. So here's the thing.
and then in this game,
Uh-huh.
he has 2 electric catfish,
Okay.
which he trips and, tosses both of them into the battery chambers of 2 excavators,
That's so normal.
and you have to fight both of them.
Great. So here's the thing.
Uh-huh,
Love Sungwon.
uh-huh.
Cool dude. I mean, I don't know him personally, but cool dude from what I've seen. Um, he's a ringmaster, and there are animals in his circus, which already is a negative.
Yes,
And especially the fact that a chimpanzee is one, which is like big problems ethically.
yes.
So I'm gonna say nah. Like
That's
even
probably for the best.
even if like the character is not supposed to be negative, like that situation is bad. But
He
that's
is
it.
undeniably a danger to everyone around him.
Sounds like it. I don't want to put him into super hell because I mean I don't think he fits with these guys, but yeah. Well, that
Yeah.
ends our stream, and we'll be back
Next week
next Tuesday. Same
with
time,
something, I'm sure.
same channel, different game. Yahoo!
Probably a game.
Goodbye.
Why?